Thank you very much, Cathaoirleach. And can I thank the Ceann Comhairle and his office for the opportunity to speak on the occasion of our resignations from Dáil Éireann. Thankfully, that decision is with the mutual agreement of the electorate, my own Dáil constituency of Laois Offaly, and the wider European constituency now of the Midlands North West. And I want to take this opportunity to publicly thank all those that voted for me in the European election. Today brings an end to a 13-year tenure of mine as a TD. It's now 55 years since my late father was first elected in 1969 to the constituency of Laois Offaly. He was succeeded after his own untimely death by my brother Brian in 1984. And my father was a big act for Brian to follow. He indeed was a big act for me to follow. We all had our own individual styles, and we made our marks in different ways. But we shared a sense of honour and privilege that it is for us all to represent our respective constituencies, and in our case, that of Laois Offaly. Our efforts on behalf of constituents, thankfully, were appreciated, and we were always humbled to be re-elected on many occasions. And for my part, the quality and the calibre of work and service that was provided by me in my office as a TD, it was only possible because of the support and help and assistance I got from my own wife Mary, my extended family. It was because of the constituency staff that was available to me and worked on my behalf, and the electorates in Tullamore, namely Elaine and Danielle. It was also because of the closeness, working relationship that I had with my Fianna Fáil colleagues, predominantly in Offaly and also in Laois, past and present. And of course also the wider Fianna Fáil organisation, my own Cumann of Clara and the wider county of Offaly. And I want to thank them all sincerely for the support and assistance and trust that they gave and had in me and my candidacy on many occasions. I want to thank, as I said earlier, the Ceann Comhairle's office, my colleagues on all sides of the House, as previous speaker alluded to, the administrative staff, those that work in the respective committees, the ushers, the porters, the hospitality staff, all who ensure that these buildings and this place of work is conducive to work being done well because of the atmosphere of camaraderie that exists amongst all mentioned. I see my new role as an extension of this one, where I will pursue positive responses to the challenges that exist in, for example, food production, farming and agriculture. I will continue to pursue a pan-European project to deliver on the potential that exists in the West Coast, where the offshore wind can respond not only to our energy needs, but even that of Europe's. I'll seek to address some of the failings in the Just Transition programme that we've seen to date in relation to the processes and procedures, a process and a provision and an allocation that I championed at the time. But it has to better recognise, reward and support the Midlands region especially, which has borne much of the initial and heavy lifting when it came and comes to the acceleration of decarbonisation. I intend too to ensure the EU demands and delivers on the OECD commitments in relation to the global corporate tax rate in respect especially of India, China and the US, thus protecting and enhancing the contribution made within this economy by foreign direct investment into this country, contributing handsomely, as we know, to present-day record job numbers, to present-day record receipts, which of course predicates everything else that this House and Government does in relation to the provision and the capacity to deliver the quality and quantity of public services. So I wish the Dáil well. I would advise anyone who feels the call to politics to pursue it. The privilege and honour that I have, many of us feel as a TD, is a feeling and an aspiration that is not as prevalent as we would like. Because many people fear the repercussions and the abuses associated with public life today. and we need to make it a safer and better regulated profession in order for future generations to make the contribution that I know they can and would make. So it's my opinion that the next patriots of our time will be those that can return politics to be seen as a safe profession, whether online or in relation to physical safety. I look forward to helping from Europe as I can in that regard, and to work with those representatives from within the vast constituency I represent. But as I said earlier, if I could do nothing else, I would like to encourage others to participate and engage in politics and ensure newer generations have the chances that we've had to ensure their future and those that come after them too. Thank you very much indeed.